Hello friends, welcome to today's horror story. So let's begin today's tale without any delay. On the edge of the village, Dharmapur, stood a dense forest and just beside it lay an open field. That field was a magical world for the village children. Every evening after school they gathered there playing cricket and hide and seek. Among them was 10-year-old Raju, the fastest runner and the naughtiest of all. But something was different that evening. It was a Thursday, the sun was setting, and the children began heading home one by one. As usual, Raju was the last to leave, but while walking back, his foot landed on a pile of old leaves in the corner of the field. The moment he stepped on it, something underneath shifted. A strange burning sensation spread through his foot. When he looked down, something small made of wood and threads was stuck to his foot. It looked like a charm or some kind of ritual object. Raju quickly brushed it off and walked home. The next morning, Raju was burning with fever. His skin turned blush and his eyes looked as if they were staring into another world. The doctor came and gave medicine but nothing worked. By the third day his condition worsened. He started murmuring in a strange voice. He is coming. He is watching. Raju's grandmother, Ganga Devi, one of the oldest women in the village, came to see him. She looked into his eyes, then noticed the strange mark on his feet where the object had stuck. She took a deep breath and whispered, Spell. He's been catch. The family panicked. What do you mean? Ganga Devi explained. Spell is an ancient dark ritual. It's used to summon a spirit or place a curse. The spot where the boy stabbed, that's where something has trapped a spirit and now it has catch him. The villagers called an old mystic occultist Ramlal. He explained Raju and then went to the field near the forest. There he found an entire ritual circle, bone like wooden pieces, symbols drawn in ash, and a bundle of red thread with hair wrapped in the middle. Ramlal said gravely, This was not done by a child. Something deliberating summoned a spirit here, likely for revenge, and now Raju is possessed by it. That night, wounds began to appear on Raju's body. The walls rattled without reason. The fan was off, yet wind blew around. Everyone was terrified. Raju's mother cried, Our son is going to die. Ganga Devi stood firm. No, I would not let him die. She turned to Ramlal and said, It's time to the reverse ritual. At midnight, a special ritual was held in the same field. Ganga Devi, Ramlal, and a few villagers gathered with fire, incense, and chants. The ritual began, but as the final chant was spoken, darkness engulfed the area. The wind howled, and then from between the tree, a black shadow emerged. Its eyes glowed like burning embers. The spirit was not unknown. It was Bansi, an old man whom the villagers had once beaten and left to die in the forest on suspense of theft. He had not died peacefully. Before his last breath, he had vowed, I will return. Bansi had bound himself inside the Totka. Bansi had bound himself inside the spell, waiting for someone to step on it so he could return through them. Raju had become his vessel. Now the spirit stood before them, but Ramlal chanted louder. Ganga Devi drew a circle of ashes around Raju's feet. The spirit screamed, You cannot stop me. I made a promise. Ganga Devi shouted, Your promise die with your body. The final chant echoed through the forest. A blinding light flashed. A horrific scream tore through the night. The spirit burned and was sucked into the ritual circle. Raju screamed has collapsed. The next morning he woke up normal alive. But the circle remained in the field, ashes still swirling in the breeze. Even today, no child dares to enter that field after sunset. They said, if you listen closely, you can still hear a whisper near your ears. One more, just one more. Ganga Devi is gone now, Ramlal disappeared, but the spell, it may still be there waiting for its next innocent step. The story did not end, it just fell asleep, waiting for the next innocent soul. Raju's life had been saved, but a strange unseen still hung in the air over the village. The circle of ashes in the field, Bansi's scream echoing faintly in the dry wind, and the constant feeling of being watched. Nothing truly felt over. Raju had been quiet. The once mischievous boy now stared out the window for hours. One night, his little sister Rinky saw him standing in the dark, whispering to himself, his eyes glowing red just like during his sickness. Terrified, she ran to her mother. But when she returned, Raju appeared normal, clear eyes, innocent face. But what Rinki saw could not have been a lie. With Ramral gone and Ganga Devi no more, there was no one left in the village who truly understood the dark arts. Her notes and ritual books had mysteriously disappeared after her death. However, a young man named Bhim, who used to assist Ganga Devi, felt something was still unfinished. While searching Ganga Devi's old hut, Bhim found a red register. On the final page, it was written, Bansi's spirit cannot be destroyed, only bound. If the spell line breaking again, the spirit will return, and next time he would not be alone. The monsoon was approaching. One stormy night, lightning struck a tree near the forest, the same tree under which the circle of ashes has been made. The next morning, Bhim rushed to the field and found that the ashes line have vanished. And nearby, in the soft mud, tiny footprints a child. That night, 3 children in the village woke up screaming for nightmares. Raju was burning with fever again. A strange symbol began appearing on his chest. Triangle within circle, like ancient Damok mark. In one yard, drop of blood were found. On a wall, written in charcoal, I have returned. And one child, Rajan, went missing during the night. Bhim read a chapter in Ganga Devi notes, The Dual Spirit Cures. It described a rare ritual where a spirit could divide itself, one part hiding inside a human host and the other hunting nearby child to gain power. Now it was clear. Bansi's spirit was still hiding inside Raju, but the real spell was searching for more children. Bhim knew there was only one way left, to trap the spirit in the entire circle and destroy it. The circle had been created 10 kilometers away in abandoned mansion known as Bhairava Kund. That place were feared. They said no more who entered even turned. But there was no other option. Him, Raju's father, and 3 strong villagers and a local priest decided to take Raju there and perform a final purification ritual, Mahashuddhi Yagna. At midnight, Raju was tied to a wooden structure and loaded into a jeep. He screamed and thrashed, his voice constantly changing, an old man, a woman, a beast. At Bhairava Kund, they created a giant ritual circle with ashes, vermilion, and a straight wood from the neem tree. The priest began chanting. As the ritual intensified, Raju's body began to tremble violently. Suddenly the wine stopped. Then a jolt like the earth shock. Raju's body rose in the air and with a terrifying scream, a dark smoky foam erupted from his body. The smoke took sharp. Bansi's scarred face, red eyes, and hands wrapped in flaming three rings. You cannot destroy me, he roared. Bhim stepped forward and began reciting the final mantra written in Ganga Devi book. Bansi attacked. Two villagers fell instantly. The priest's eyes began to bleed, but Bhim did not stop. He uttered the final word, Uddra Bhutaspanya Namaha. A blindly light exploded, thunder and fire rained down on the spirit. Scream, flame, smoke, and then silence. Raju collapsed moment later. He breathed again, calm. His eyes were normal, his body was still. When they returned to the village, everyone sang in relief. But some question remained. Rajan was still missing. Raju often dreamed on standing alone in that field, someone calling his name. And one of the last page of Ganga Devi's book, someone had scribbled, Bansi is gone, but spell is not. Someone else can wake it again. Year passed, Raju grew up and moved to the city. But one day, a news report surfaced a child has gone missing near Dharmapur. Locals said he had been praying near the some corner of the field, the one no one visit anymore. And someone noticed the same old ashes circle has returned in the dirt, and at its center, a new spell was placed. The story did not end, it just fell asleep until the next innocent soul awakened it. If you like the story, please do not forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.